Last weekend, I was digging in my backyard to plant a tree when my shovel struck something solid. I expected a rock, but unearthed a phone. Sleek, unfamiliar. A model I've never seen before, too advanced to exist. It was pristine, fully charged, unlocked, and filled with messages. Hundreds of them. They were from the future. Some were news broadcasts, others frantic voice memos, all predicting tragedies, earthquakes, crashes, murders. At first, I thought it was an elaborate prank, but then the predictions started coming true, word for word. Friends, family, gone. Just as the phone said. Now the messages are naming people, giving dates. Today, it named me. I have 30 days left, and the phone just lit up again 30 days. The phone vibrates in my hand, its screen glowing an unnatural blue in the dim light of my kitchen. The latest message is time-stamped June 21st, 2025, 3:17 a.m. Exactly 30 days from now. My name, Elliot Grayson, is typed in bold, followed by a single line. The fire will find you. Run. I drop the phone onto the counter, my hands trembling. The message doesn't say where or how, just like the others. The first one I read, dated 3 days ago, described a car accident involving my neighbour, Mrs. Callahan. It gave specifics. The intersection, the time, even the make of the truck that hit her. I thought it was a sick joke, until I saw the ambulance lights flashing down the street that same evening. She was gone before they reached the hospital. Since then, 2 more predictions have come true. A co-worker's heart attack, a local store burning down. Each event was described in eerie detail, down to the smells in the air. The phone knows things no one could. And now it's targeting me. I've tried destroying it. I smashed it with a hammer, ran it over with my car, even threw it into the lake. But every morning, it's back on my kitchen counter, unscratched, battery full. Last night, I buried it where I found it, 6 feet deep. This morning, it was waiting for me again, buzzing with a new message. You can't outrun fate, Elliot. I haven't slept in days. The videos are worse than the text. Grainy footage of places I recognise, my street, my office, my bedroom, showing things that haven't happened yet. A fire spreading through my house, flames licking the walls where I'm standing now. A figure running, screaming, engulfed. Is that me? The personal messages are the hardest to stomach. They're from people I know, my sister, my best friend, even my ex. But they're older, their voices strained, pleading. You should have listened, one says. You could have stopped it, says another. Stopped what? They never say. I've started preparing. I've mapped out every exit from my house, checked every smoke detector, even bought a fire extinguisher. But the messages keep coming, more cryptic each time. Yesterday's said, the key is in the dirt. I dug up the entire backyard again, finding nothing but worms and roots. My hands are still blistered. I tried showing the phone to my sister, but the screen went black when she touched it. She thinks I'm losing it, says I need help. Maybe I am. But last night, a new video appeared. It showed her 10 years older, standing in a ruined city, tears streaming down her face. She was whispering my name, over and over like a prayer. I have 30 days. I don't know if I'm supposed to run, fight, or hide. The phone won't tell me how to survive, only that I won't. But there's one thing I've noticed. Every message, every video mentions the fire. It's always the fire. Today, I'm going back to the spot where I found the phone. I'm bringing a shovel, a flashlight, and every tool I own. If the key is in the dirt, I'll find it. If it's a trap, I'll face it. Because if I have 30 days left, I'm not spending them waiting to burn. Part 2. Into the dirt. The backyard is a mess of overturned earth. My shovel sinking into the soft ground where I first found the phone. The sun is barely up, casting long shadows across the craters I've dug over the past week. My flashlight beam dances over the dirt, searching for anything that could be the key the message mentioned. My hands ache, blistered and raw, but I can't stop. Not when the phone's latest message is burned into my mind. The key is in the dirt. Dig deeper, Elliot. Or it's over. I've been at it for hours, piling dirt to one side, when the shovel hits something solid. Not another rock. This feels different, metallic. My heart races as I drop to my knees, clawing at the soil with my hands. The flashlight falls, rolling into the mud, but I don't care. I uncover a small rusted box, no bigger than a cigar case. It's heavy, engraved with strange, spiraling symbols that don't look like any language I've seen. The lock is broken, so I pry it open. Inside is a single object, a blackened hexagonal medallion, about the size of a poker chip. It's warm to the touch, heavier than it looks, and etched with the same swirling symbols as the box. I turn it over, and my breath catches. My initials, EG, are carved into the back, alongside a date, June 21st, 2025. The day I'm supposed to die. The phone buzzes in my pocket, and I nearly drop the medallion. The screen lights up with a new message. You found it. Now choose. No explanation, no instructions, just those words, glowing in the pre-dawn chill. I shove the medallion into my pocket and scramble back to the house, locking the door behind me as if that'll keep the future out. Inside, I set the medallion on the kitchen table next to the phone. The two objects feel like they belong together, like pieces of a puzzle I don't understand. I try to think logically. The phone predicts events that come true. The medallion, with my initials and that date, feels like a warning or a trap. But what choice am I supposed to make? I open the phone again, scrolling through the messages. Most are still cryptic, but one from yesterday stands out. The fire isn't what you think, trust no one. I've been so focused on literal flames, checking gas lines, avoiding candles, that I didn't consider it might mean something else. A betrayal, a conspiracy. My mind spins, replaying the videos of my sister, my friends, all older, all broken. Are they trying to warn me, or are they part of this? The phone vibrates again, and a new video loads. It's me this time. I'm standing in my backyard, holding the medallion, looking exactly as I do now. Same clothes, same dirt-streaked face. The footage is shaky, like it's shot from a drone hovering above the trees. My future self speaks, voice hoarse. Elliot, don't trust the medallion. It's not what you think. Throw it away, now. The video cuts to static, then loops back to the start. I stare at the medallion, its weight heavy in my hand. Throw it away. Every instinct screams to keep it. It's the only clue I have. But the video, it's me. How can I ignore myself? I grab the phone and hurl it across the room, where it smashes against the wall. For a moment, there's silence. Then it buzzes again, screen glowing from the floor. You can't escape it. I'm losing it. I grab the medallion and storm outside, ready to chuck it into the neighbour's yard, but something stops me. A memory, fuzzy, half-formed, of digging in the backyard as a kid. I was 10, obsessed with buried treasure, convinced I'd find pirate gold. I never found anything, but the feeling is the same now. A pull, like the ground is calling me back. I return to the hole, medallion in hand, and start digging again, deeper like the message said. The shovel bites into the earth, and within minutes, I hit something else. Another box, identical to the first, but this one's locked tight. The medallion's shape matches a groove in the lock perfectly. My hands shake as I fit it in. The box clicks open. Inside is a folded piece of paper, yellowed with age. It's a letter, handwritten in my own scrawl, dated June 20th, 2035, 10 years from now. It reads, Elliot, if you're reading this, you're close. The phone isn't your enemy. It's your only way out. The fire is coming, not from outside, but from you. The medallion is the trigger. Destroy it, or you'll destroy everything. I'm sorry I failed you. The letter is signed with my initials. My head spins. I wrote this? In the future? The phone buzzes again, and I don't want to look, but I can't stop myself. The new message is simple. 29 days. Choose wisely. I clutch the medallion, its warmth pulsing like a heartbeat. Destroy it, the letter says. But the phone says it's my way out. One of them is lying, or both are. I'm running out of time to figure out which. Part 3, the choice. The medallion sits in my palm, its warmth now a faint burn, like it's alive and impatient. The letter's words loop in my head. The fire is coming, not from outside, but from you. The medallion is the trigger. My own handwriting from 2035, warning me to destroy it. But the phone, buzzing relentlessly on the counter, insists it's my only way out. 28 days. Trust the key. The contradiction is tearing me apart. I can't stay in the house anymore. It feels like a trap closing in. I grab the medallion, the letter, and the phone, stuffing them into a backpack. I need answers, and I'm not finding them in the dirt. There's one person who might believe me, Dr. Lena Voss, my old college professor. She's a physicist, obsessed with quantum mechanics and theoretical nonsense about time. If anyone can make sense of this, it's her. The drive to her office at the university is a blur. Every red light feels like a countdown, every passing car a potential threat. The phone vibrates again, and I ignore it, but the message flashes on the screen anyway. Don't tell her. She's not what she seems. My stomach twists. How does it know where I'm going? I glance in the rearview mirror, half expecting to see my future self staring back. Lena's office is tucked in the basement of the physics building, cluttered with books and scribbled equations on whiteboards. She's older than I remember, her hair streaked with grey, but her eyes light up when she sees me. Elliot Grayson, my favourite skeptic, she says, leaning back in her chair. What's got you looking like you've seen a ghost? I hesitate, the phone's warning echoing in my mind. But I'm out of options. I spill everything, the phone, the messages, the medallion, the letter. I show her the objects, keeping the medallion in my hand, afraid to let it go. Lena listens, her face unreadable, then picks up the phone. The screen doesn't go black like it did with my sister. Instead, it lights up, showing a video of Lena herself, older, standing in a lab. Her voice is shaky. "Elliot, don't trust me. I made a mistake." She drops the phone, her hands trembling. "Where did you get this?" she whispers. I demand answers, but she's already moving, pulling a dusty binder from a shelf. This shouldn't be possible," she mutters, flipping to a page filled with diagrams of spirals, identical to the symbols on the medallion and box. "These are from a project I worked on 20 years ago, a DARPA contract. They called it Chronos," she explains in halting bursts. Chronos was an experiment in quantum entanglement, meant to send data across time. It failed, or so she thought. The project was shut down after a lab fire destroyed the prototypes. But the medallion, she says, matches the design of their temporal anchor, a device meant to stabilize the connection between timelines. "If this is real," she says, "it's not just predicting the future, it's shaping it." The phone buzzes again. "She's lying. Destroy the medallion now." I grip it tighter, my knuckles white. Lena's eyes dart to it, and for a split second I see something, fear, greed, flash across her face. "Elliot," she says, her voice low, "give me the medallion. I can study it, figure out how to stop this." But the letter's warning, my warning, rings louder. The fire is from me. The medallion is the trigger. I back toward the door, clutching the backpack. "You worked on Chronos," I say. "Did you know it would do this? Kill people, predict my death?" She steps closer, hands raised. "I didn't know, but if you don't let me help, you're doomed. The medallion's active, Elliot. It's already started the cascade." The phone vibrates again, and this time it's a video of me running through a burning building, the medallion glowing red hot in my hand. My screams fill the room as the flames consume me. The timestamp, June 21st, 2025, 3:17 a.m. I bolt from the office, Lena shouting after me. The medallion feels like it's burning a hole in my pocket. I drive aimlessly, the city lights blurring past. The phone won't stop buzzing, each message more urgent. "Destroy it. Keep it. Run. Stay." It's like two futures are fighting over me, and I'm caught in the middle. I pull over in an empty parking lot, the medallion in one hand, a hammer from my toolbox in the other. The letter says destroy it. The phone says it's my only way out. Lena says it's already too late. I raise the hammer, the medallion glinting under the streetlights. One choice, 28 days left. My heart pounds as I bring the hammer down, but before it connects, the phone screams, a sound I've never heard, like a siren from hell. The screen flashes, "You chose wrong." Part 4, the fire. Within, the hammer hovers an inch above the medallion, my hand frozen as the phone's siren wail cuts through the night. The screen pulses red, the words, "You chose wrong," searing into my vision. The medallion burns in my other hand, its heat spreading up my arm into my chest, like a spark catching kindling. I drop the hammer, gasping, as the parking lot around me seems to flicker. Streetlights dim, then flare, the air rippling like a heat wave. The phone goes silent, replaced by a new message. "You can't stop it. You are the fire." My knees buckle. The letter's warning, "The fire is coming not from outside but from you," wasn't about a literal blaze. It's me. Somehow I'm the catalyst. I stumble back to the car, the medallion still clutched in my hand, its symbols glowing faintly now. I don't know if it's controlling me or if I'm controlling it, but I can't let it go. Not yet. Lena's words about the cascade haunt me. A chain reaction, she said. The medallion's activation is rewriting reality, and I'm at the center. But why me? Why this phone? This moment? I drive to the only place that feels safe, the woods behind my house, where I used to hide as a kid. The medallion's heat is unbearable now, but I keep it close, afraid to lose it. The phone buzzes with a final video, timestamped June 21st, 2025, 3:17 a.m., 27 days away. It's me again, but different. My face is scarred, my eyes hollow. I'm standing in these same woods, the medallion glowing like a dying star in my hand. "Elliot," the future me says, voice barely a whisper, "you can't destroy it. It's part of you now, but you can choose how it ends." The video cuts to a vision of the city, my city, reduced to ash. Buildings collapse in slow motion, flames licking the sky. People scream, their faces blurred but familiar. My sister, my friends, Lena, and me, standing in the center, the medallion pulsing in my chest like a second heart. The fire isn't just coming from me, it is me. I fall to my knees in the dirt, the phone and medallion side by side. The letter said I failed. The phone says I'm the fire. Lena said it's too late. But the future me in the video, he's still alive, still fighting. There's a chance, however small. I think back to Lena's explanation of Kronos. The medallion was an anchor, stabilizing a connection between timelines. If it's active, it's tethering me to this future, the one where I burn everything down. But what if I could sever that connection? Not destroy the medallion, but redirect it. Rewrite the cascade. I don't have Lena's expertise, but I have the letter, my own words from 2035. I unfold it again, scanning for clues. One line stands out, buried in the middle. The anchor needs a source. You gave it one. My blood runs cold. Did I activate the medallion somehow that first day I found the phone? Did I give it power, my fear, my desperation, my choices? The phone buzzes one last time. 3 minutes. Choose. The medallion's glow intensifies, and I feel it. Deep in my core, a spark waiting to ignite. The fire within. I have one shot to stop this, to break the cycle. I grab the medallion and press it to my chest, right over my heart. If I'm the source, maybe I can take it back. I close my eyes and focus, not on fear, not on the warnings, but on the people I love. My sister's laugh, my friends' bad jokes, the life I want to live. The medallion burns hotter, but I don't let go. I pour everything into it, every hope, every regret, until the heat becomes light, blinding, swallowing me whole. When I open my eyes, I'm still in the woods. The medallion is cold, its symbols dark. The phone is blank, its screen cracked. The air is still, no flicker, no hum. I wait for a buzz, a message, but nothing comes. For the first time in days, there's silence. I bury the medallion and phone together, deep in the woods, under a pile of leaves and dirt. I don't know if I stopped the cascade or just delayed it. I don't know if the future is rewritten or if I'm still doomed. But as I walk back to my car, the first rays of dawn breaking through the trees, I feel lighter, like I've shed something heavier than the medallion. June 21st, 2025 comes and goes. No fire, no screams, just a quiet morning, my sister calling to check in, her voice bright and alive. I don't tell her about the phone, the medallion, or the letter. I don't dig in the woods again. But sometimes, late at night, I dream of flames. And in those dreams, I hear my own voice whispering, "You chose well." For now.